Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings faithful? This is your die-hard purple warrior here, fired up and ready to dive into the latest pulse-pounding Vikings news that's got us all on the edge of our seats. Imagine this, our young gunslinger McCarthy, the kid we pinned our Super Bowl dreams on, goes down in a brutal twist against the Falcons and boom, the Vikings swoop in like purple Avengers to sign Desmond Ridder. Yeah, you heard that right. Ridder's joining the squad. But hold up. Is this the spark we need or just another plot twist in our wild 2025 saga? Stick with me because in the next 15 segments we're breaking it all down with the grit, the stats, and that raw Vikings passion that keeps us coming back. Who's ready to roar? Let's charge into Vikings news. Our boy McCarthy burst onto the NFL scene like a Michigan storm, leading us to that epic Week 1 comeback win over the Bears, 24-41 passes for 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing score that had US Bank Stadium shaking. But then Week 2 hits like a linebacker blindside. A gritty 22-6 loss to the Falcons, where McCarthy's fighting through pressure, scrambling for those key yards, only to get dragged down hard by Caden Ellis late in the third quarter. That ankle roll? It looked minor in the moment, but man, it stopped our rookie phenom cold. 2 picks, 3 fumbles, and a QBR dipping to 20.4. ranking us dead last. Heartbreaking, right? As fans, we're gutted seeing our future held back again after that torn meniscus robbed him of his entire rookie year. Now, picture the Vikings war room buzzing on Tuesday, September 16th, coaches huddled, phones blowing up, because with McCarthy sidelined for at least 2 weeks, maybe up to 4 with that high ankle sprain, we can't afford to stumble. Enter the cavalry. The front office pulls off a lightning-fast signing of Desmond Ridder to the 53-man roster, straight from the free agent scrap heap. This isn't some rookie gamble. Ridder's got NFL scars, 25 games, 18 starts across 3 seasons. And get this, Vikings fans, he's fresh off training camp with the Bengals, our Week 3 foes. Coincidence? I think not. It's like the football gods scripted this for maximum drama. What do you think? Does Ridder's arrival fire you up or make you nervous? As we gear up for that Bengals clash on Sunday the 21st, Carson Wentz steps into the spotlight as our immediate starter, with Ridder sliding in as the backup once he shakes off the rust. Wentz, the North Dakota kid who grew up cheering for us in purple, finally gets his shot under center for the team he idolized. Talk about full-circle poetry. But let's be real. This guy's a walking highlight reel of resilience. From that 11-2 Eagles tear in 2017 to bouncing back from injuries that would have broken lesser men. With McCarthy week to week, no IR stint planned yet per Coach O'Connell, Wentz has the keys to our high-octane offense. Justin Jefferson waiting to feast, Jordan Addison slinging routes. Skull, can you feel the electricity building? Desmond Ridder's NFL odyssey reads like a gritty underdog tale, starting back in 2022 when the Falcons snagged him in the 3rd round out of Cincinnati, 74th overall, a steal for his arm talent and that dual-threat vibe. He steps in as a rookie, spelling Marcus Mariota, then grabs the reins full-time in 2023 with 13 starts, slinging 2,836 yards on a 64.2 completion clip, 12 touchdowns lighting up scoreboards. But yeah, those 12 picks and fumbles sting like a cold Minnesota winter. Ridder's got that gunslinger fire, though, averaging 6.8 yards per attempt career-wise, plus 293 rushing yards and 5 scores on the ground. He's bounced from Atlanta to Vegas in 2024, adding 458 yards, 2 TDs, and 2 INTs in 6 games, showing flashes but craving stability. Vikings Nation, isn't this the kind of redemption arc we live for? Fast forward to 2025, and Ridder's grinding through Bengals camp, pushing Joe Burrow in practice, but gets the cut, heartbreaker, until our Vikings swoop in like purple heroes on September 16th. Ian Rappaport drops the bomb on NFL Network. Ridder's on the 53-man roster, immediate depth behind Wentz, ready to suit up as that emergency 3rd QB if chaos strikes. With undrafted rook Max Brosmer holding down the fort so far, Ridder brings legit starting reps, 18 of them, to a room that's suddenly paper-thin. Imagine him dialing up those deep balls to Jefferson. The Bengals game could be his audition. Hey, Purple Bleeders, drop in the comments. Would you trust Ridder with a drive if Wentz tweaks something? McCarthy's injury timeline hits like a sack from Danielle Hunter, high ankle sprain, 2 to 4 weeks out, per ESPN's Adam Schefter, meaning he might miss up to a quarter of our regular season grind. Remember, this kid's already battled back from that preseason meniscus tear last year, sitting out all of 2024 while Sam Darnold balled out to our 14-3 record. Now, after that Week 1 magic, flipping the script on the Bears with late-game heroics, he's hobbling off after Week 2's defensive masterclass gone wrong. Coach O'Connell's optimistic, no short-term IR, but very, very sore doesn't scream quick fix. As fans, we're pacing like it's 4th and goal. Will JJ return roaring, or does this test our depth for real? Backup battles just got spicier with Ritter in the mix, pushing Max Brosmer, who impressed in camp after a gopher stint, to elevate or get exposed. Brosmer's raw, 0 NFL snaps, but he's got that local kid hunger. Ritter, though, brings the vet edge with 4,002 career passing yards at 63.6% completion, 16 TDs against 14 picks. It's like adding a chapter to our Vikings lore. Veteran grit meets young fire. And with Aaron Jones nursing a hamstring, putting Cam Akers back on practice squad for RB depth, every position's a storyline. What about you, Skull Squad? Who's your pick for the QB2 role long-term? Ritter's experience or Brosmer's upside? Wentz's Vikings homecoming? It's straight fire. Born in Raleigh but raised Viking proud in North Dakota, he grew up idolizing Randy Moss and that purple dynasty. Signed us on August 24th after a workout, trading away Sam Howell to Philly, and now, boom, he's prepping to start Week 3. This guy's resume screams survivor. 94 starts in 98 games, that Pro Bowl All-Pro nod in 2017 before the ACL hit, then wandering through Indy, Washington, Louisiana, KC each stop a lesson in bouncing back. In 2024 with the Chiefs, he even suited up in Super Bowl 59, completing 10 of 17 for 98 yards in a loss to his old Eagles squad. Purple Heart? Massive. Fans, doesn't this feel destined? History's knocking on Wentz's door. If he starts Sunday, he's the first QB ever to launch a game for 6 straight teams in 6 years. Eagles 20, Colts 21, Commanders 22, Rams 23, Chiefs 24, Vikings 25. ESPN's Bill Barnwell called it out. Unprecedented, a testament to Wentz's journeyman hustle. But for us, it's personal. This is the guy who almost traded to Minnesota back in 2020 drama, now slinging to Jefferson and company in our Shanahan-style attack. Coach O'Connell raves about his smarts. That week he repped with the ones while McCarthy was out for his kid's birth. Skull believers, hit me. Is Wentz our savior or just a bridge? Ritter's Falcons chapter? Pure roller coaster, drafted to back up Mariota, then thrust into the fire mid-2022. 4 games of relief work before owning 2023. That year, 64.2% completions, but turnovers plagued him. 12 INTs, 12 fumbles, leading to the bench and a trade to Arizona in March 24 for Rondale Moore, who ironically knee-slid last season but signed with us this offseason before IR. Ritter hit Vegas after Arizona waived him, grinding 6 games for 458 yards. Now, at 26, he's got youth on his side, that 6 feet 3 inches frame, cannon arm, perfect for our vertical threats. Vikings diehards, remember when we signed journeymen like Sean Hill? Ritter could be that surprise spark. The Bengals matchup screams chaos. Burrow's toe has him out, Jake Browning stepping up, and now Wentz versus Browning in a backup bonanza at US Bank. Ritter's camp reps against Cincy's D? Priceless intel. He knows their blitz packages, coverages. For us, it's revenge time after that Falcons flop. Our D held Atlanta to 6 points, but offensively we sputtered. With Wentz under center, expect quick decisions, play-action bombs. He's got a 94.5 career passer rating when healthy. And if Ritter dresses as third emergency? Depth City. What's your bold prediction? Fam. Wentz throws for 300? Or Ritter sneaks in a gadget play? McCarthy's setback stings deepest because it's setback number 2. Torn meniscus 24. Now this ankle tweak robbing his rhythm after just 8 quarters of NFL action. But check the tape. Week 1, he engineers that Bears rally, threading needles to Addison for 18 yards on 3rd down. Then the bootleg TD run. Week 2, pressure-mounted 3 INTs league-tied, but he scrambled for 16 on 2nd, and 20 before the injury. At 22, JJ's resilient. Coach says treatment's underway, week-to-week monitoring. as passionate purple peeps were chanting his name. Get back soon, kid. Thoughts? Does this delay hurt our playoff push? Wentz's prep has been gold. Took first-team reps last week, meshing with our O-line despite the injuries piling up. Jones' hamstring? Maybe more. He's no stranger to Shanahan trees. Rams 23 overlap with O'Connell's scheme, and his mobility? 4.3 yards per rush career, adding wrinkles. Fun fact, Wentz's 2017 Eagles run crushed us in the NFC Champ, but now he's ours. Walking TCO halls lined with Viking greats he cheered as a kid. Coolest thing ever, he said. Skull Nation, let's pack the stadium. Make it hostile for Browning. Who's hyped for Wentz's purple debut? Ritter's Raiders stint in 24 was brief but telling. 6 games, for 158 yards, spotting the starter, showing poise under Las Vegas lights with 2 TDs, 2 picks. Traded post-Falcons via Arizona detour, he's bounced but learned. Better footwork, decision-making. At Bengals Camp 25 he pushed Burrow daily, earning scout buzz before the cut. Now, Vikings give him a contender shot, our 1-1 record, top 10D. Imagine Ritter in 2-minute drills, hitting Jefferson on go routes. Fans, comment below. Ritter starter material or eternal backup? As week 3 looms, our injury reports a battlefield. McCarthy ankle, Jones hamstring landing him on IR, Cam Akers back on practice squad for RB insurance after 2025 career yards and 13 scores. But silver lining? Signing Ritter bolsters QB depth without panic. No trading draft picks like past regimes. O'Connell's steady. Work cut out, but we're built for this. With Wentz's vet savvy and Ritter's hunger, we're not folding. Purple Warriors, what's our edge over Cincy, D-line pressure, or Jefferson torches? Storytelling time. Remember 21 when Cousins battled through injuries, dragging us to playoffs? Wentz echoes that grit, nearly 30,000 career yards, 189 TDs. His 24 Chiefs cameo? Super Bowl reps, even in defeat. Now, facing old pal Browning, they crossed in D.C. It's personal chess. Ritter, the wild card, like when we unearthed Case Keenum for Magic. McCarthy heals, but this duo buys time. Hey Skull fam, if Wentz balls out, does he steal the job? Spill your takes. Ritter's college shine at Cincy, 2021 AAC Player of the Year, 7,329 yards, 62 TDs, hints at untapped ceiling. NFL? Falcons benched him for turnovers, but Vikings coaching tree revives QBs. Darnold's 24 MVP buzz proves it. With 16-14 TDINT ratio career, he's efficient when protected. Sunday? He suits as third, but practices with twos, building rapport with MVP. Bengals know him too well. Irony alert. What do you say, Vikings loyalists? Ritter flips the script here. Wrapping the Wentz lore. From number 2 pick 16 to Wandering Sage, he started everywhere but won a ring as backup. But purple? Destiny. Grew up in Bismarck, North Dakota, dreaming of Lambeau raids. Signed vet minimum August 25. Now history-bound with 6-team streak. O'Connell, confidence in Carson. Against Bengals secondary, expect slants to Hawkinson, posts to JJ. Fans, envision the roar if he connects on a 50-yarder. Pumped yet? McCarthy's absence tests our next man-up mantra. He's 1-1 as starter. But that week 1 win, 301 yards, 3 total TDs, showed poise. Ankles high sprain, per Rappaport, sticky recovery, but no surgery vibes. Treatment at TCO starts now. Maybe back by week 5 versus Lions? Until then, we rally. Skull Squad. How's this hitting you? Frustrated or fired up for the vets? Ritter's arrival caps a wild Tuesday. Workouts galore. Then boom. 53-man edition. From Falcons fallout to Raider relief to Bengal bench. Now Vikings. His 293 rush yards? Sneaky weapon in RPOs. With Brosmer undrafted but camp hot, competition brews. Bengals game, perfect proving ground. Purple peeps. Predict. Does Ritter see snaps week 3? Final hype. Wentz under the lights. Ritter lurking, McCarthy grinding back. This is Vikings football. Baby, unpredictable, passionate, Unbreakable. We've weathered storms before. 98 miracle run. Anyone? Sunday's our statement. Beat Cincy. Build momentum. Who's with me? All right, Skull Nation. We've charged through this epic Vikings news saga. From McCarthy's gut punch injury to Ritter's purple infusion and Wentz's history-making moment. Your passion fuels this. Drop those comments. Who's starting long-term? Bold score prediction for Bengals? Hit like if you're amped. Subscribe for daily Vikings news hits. Share with your tailgate crew. And let's pack US Bank purple. Skull Vikings, on to victory.